Testing. Testing. Not sure why my mic isn't working. There we go. Alright, cool. For those of you who are new, I streamed for about 2.5 hours last night. Beat the Norwing Village. Just gonna do a run around, check my inventory before I head off to Mattattaki. Yeah, should be good. You never know where fairy chests are gonna be. That should do it for now. Study. It's probably the hardest duel in the whole game. It's probably specific because it has diagonals, so forgive me if I don't get this on the first attempt. Man, you can jump, huh? Cool. Better than expected. For those of you who are also new, I'm naming each of the characters after, the boss that they are meant for. You don't have to beat him now. It's possible to ignore him and just come back before you're ready to speak to the treant. But getting things done as early as possible is never really a bad thing. Unless you need to put it off for a specific event. So this is the waterfall. And this is the treant. Trigger the cutscene. And now we can enter the dungeon. For the majority of this dungeon, you're just gonna want to use the cat. There's not really any reason to using this one here. Everything's really quick to fire. And there you have it. Even though my weapon's already maxed thanks to the glitch, there's no reason not to level them up. Because the weapon hit points are still low. One thing that I really like to do is avoid the circles as much as possible, because you can't control what they do. Now, the first few times you step in them each playthrough, they grant stamina, so I like to try to save those for when I need them. Because other than that, you're just going to be getting all sorts of random attacks happening to your weapons and things, or your money, and the chance of positive is just as high as the chance of negative, so it's not worth it a lot of the time. Especially in my case where I'm particularly unlucky with them, and I usually end up losing. It's one of those things where the more you use them, the more the negative effects seem to come out, you know? This is my experience. That line here. So, the thing that makes this dungeon unique is that unlike all the previous ones, and all the ones before, after, there are 3 keys. It's actually a huge pain in the butt because between the 3 keys and then the 4 optional key, you have to keep 4 extra inventory spaces open. It becomes quite an issue, especially if you're playing very conservatively like I'm going to have to for this run. We got one of the keys. But that's always the biggest thing, is that those of you who saw the first stream, so that I like to just get the dungeon key and stop fighting, since there's no real reason to kill anything after that when you're not building up weapons. You're just wasting weapon hit points. That's the problem with this dungeon, what makes it hard. You don't know which of the 3 keys you're going to need. Let's see if we have the right one, though. And then if it is... Oh, I have 2 of the keys. Alright, cool. I'll try this one first. The very least, I'm still getting them out of my inventory. See, so now I needed the 3rd key, so I have to go keep fighting things. Which is fine, because I probably don't have all the outlaw on the floor yet anyway. With the circle. The cat is pretty much easy mode once you get your weapons built up until you're able to get other characters later. But if you can power her up before this dungeon, she just pretty much takes it. Because another thing that makes this dungeon so hard is that literally everything in it can poison you. But if you can't get within their range, then it's not really a big problem. That and those guys are really nice to dance around. Alright, we have our last key. So there's no reason to fight anything else unless I want experience. Oh, chest. Look, was unlocked. And Steve! I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna leave that in my inventory, because Steve is the greatest. Those of you who don't know, Steve talks to you. He's a talking weapon. He's a pretty rare one, too. So I will be making sure you see that after the playthrough. Stamina potions are allowed for the run. Now that I'm online, I won't be using any more consumable weapons. But I can use stamina potions, which makes a huge difference. You'd think that would make it a cakewalk once you get to the 3rd village and you'll start being able to buy them, but we'll see, because the damage drop-off from there should be pretty intense. So it should even out pretty well. Alright, still gonna go up top here, just in case I missed anything. The chests. This is gonna be easily one of those runs where every time you get a new character, you just switch to that character for the most part. Luckily, the cat is still valuable for range options. So once I get Goro, I might even still be sticking with her for a while. But then, once you get the Indian dude, then his reach makes him worth more than a couple of the other characters. Now, generally, you want to use the main character for normal playthroughs, because by the time you get other characters, they'll be so much stronger than them that they're almost never relevant, but dagger-only runs do not make for a strong main character. I mean, he can generally have more health than the other characters, like I'm pretty sure the cat maxes at 140 or 160. Which is an interesting thing, because in the original PS2 version, all characters could have 200 health, I believe. That is not so in this version. I usually don't end up using all my apples anyway. Just some generic stats for you. Not a hardcore speedrunner or anything, but my absolute best clear time for the first village is 2 hours and 20 minutes. I haven't actually clocked myself for this village yet. Been doing that today, I suppose. And my absolute best time for total game clear is 30 hours and 16 minutes. So, this is going pretty well. I'm not sure how it'll look in the end, though. I have no idea how bad that damage drop-off is going to be once I get to Queens. Never used a weapon with less than 50 power coming out of this dungeon. Alright, well, don't have any keys yet, so... Yeah, before we know. I mean, it seems like it toggling with square like that does make it take less time to get to the keys than it is to try to dig it out in your inventory. One of the things that makes the cat so good is you only use one pellet to shoot. Like, the weapon hit points are very much like ammunition for her. Unlike this guy, where your sword breaks faster or slower depending on what you're hitting with it. Which was a huge problem in the last stream. You guys noticed when I was actively avoiding stone enemies, because for the first part of the game, they are your worst nightmare. Like I said, other than grabbing Atla, there's no real reason to use him after this point. Once I get Ruby and Osmond, he will become pretty irrelevant. I'd just say that he is already getting there. The one strat you could do is you could shoot these guys from across the water, you know, oops, so you can avoid things like this happening. I got poisoned. Here you go. See? Just like that. Oh, apparently the distance makes a big enough difference. Anyway. Should stock up on antidotes. I don't really think I need them because... how much dodging I'm going to be doing, but that's alright. Well, for now I'll repair my weapon, and I guess I'll just heal her as time goes on. Hopefully I'll come across an antidote before I have to leave the dungeon. You know what else? I can travel as him, keep my health up. You ever be amused by the concepts of creature drops in games like this? Like, what is the monster doing with a, you know, cut of Swiss cheese? I could have avoided killing them. Apparently I had all the keys, but whatever. I have enough resources right now where it's not a huge deal. I'll probably be playing a bit more that way when I have to switch to Goro for his floors. What does Mr. Owl want today? There we go. One of the nice things about this run is I won't really have to care too much about limited zones, because everyone's going to be pretty much equally pathetic, and you know, I won't really care that my weapons are losing absorption, because I'm not super worried about building them up, if at all. got for money, buddy. If you're wondering why trophies aren't proccing, it's kind of obvious. I have already platinumed a couple 100 hours just in the PS4 version alone. I actually have a lot of experience with it because I didn't have my own PS4 for a long time. So when I heard this was on PS4, I bought it on my friend's so I could play it there. So I have actually platinumed this game 3 times. 100%ed it back on the PS2. I mean, I don't know if you count that as a platinum, but I kind of do. And then I platinumed it on his machine. And then when I finally got my own PlayStation, I bought it and platinumed it again. It's a great game, though. It's definitely worth it. That's a good place to heal guy back up. I could totally waste a stamina potion to get rid of that poison, but it is not worth it. Especially because I can just keep running around with the main character. Where's the last guy? Where are you? Oh, it's one of these dudes. Alright. Hello, welcome everyone who's joining it now. This is my part 2 of this stream. Part 1 was 2.5 hours last night where we ran through the northern village. I'm not sure if I'll get all the way through the Mattattaki village this run, but that is the dream. Those things are a huge pain if you don't have the cat powered up. You know what? I will kill you with him. Give this guy some action. See, that's why you don't use him. This dagger has no reach, and it's... at least it's fast. And we have a reserve slingshot upgrade. These upgrades are only really good for weapon health, but it will make a huge difference in the long run when my damage isn't increasing at all. That's one of the things about this particular run, is that the beginning of it... The beginning of this game is usually the hardest part, but... right now it's going to be the easiest part, because that leaking damage drop off a bit. Well, I'll have to just play to my strength. I'll be switching even more than I am now between characters and attributes left and right, just to always get like the most damage I can on things. I suppose I could just Rambo it and spam attacks, but again, that's just going to be a huge waste of resources. Undo. And there's one thing I'm really lucky about in this game, it's getting backdoor keys. On the... last night I got 3 tramwells, all within 2 floors of the Northern Dungeon. I'm not obviously going to have any use for them this run, but I will be stashing them. If I decide that I want to throw secondary effects on my weapons, I might use them. I'm allowed to, for the purposes of this run, revisit previous dungeon floors and grind up other weapons to status break them, specifically to power up my weapons, as they are. Default weapons have no other way of getting other abilities. All I'd really grab is like Quench or Steal or Stop, but should not really need them. Stop would be helpful because I'm going to be attacking things so many times that it's probably going to proc all the time. And Speed will be helpful for the same reason. But, Quench is nice, but it's not super necessary. Limited zone where I have to use the cat. What will I do? Actually, this is temporarily could be problematic here, as means I can't switch to the main character to run around, so that poison is gonna rack up a bit, but I'm confident I'll get through it. I have enough heal items anyway, and I have to buy up more. I got plenty of money. Just gotta keep an eye on my health for now. You know what? Let's run through the circle, see if I grab stamina. There we go. Cool. Like I said, I don't like to waste those because the first few are always stamina, and it's generally better to hold on to, especially this particular run. And like you guys would have seen from last night, it came in so much handy. Oh crap! See, just like that, she's dead. Well, there goes half my money. Alright. I'm gonna go back to Norman Village before I actually set up anything here. I'm gonna get some antidotes and get my money back up. There we go. What do I have in my inventory to sell for weapons? Alright, nothing. I have to go to Hag. I'll check in Steve. This is a bone slingshot. I don't need it. Those are pretty garbage anyway. I still have 8,000. I'm keeping the dew in my inventory because you need it for the final boss of the village, and having one spot for it isn't a big deal. Alright, so, step 1, get yourself a broken dagger. What? It's a full dagger. Okay, that's weird. That's okay though. Should still have broken dagger stats. Oh, it's gonna be under her tree, right? Is this door open? Can I sell you one glitched out shot? And then, getting cursed is not a big deal. Getting good is not a huge deal. Well, it'll slow the fuck down, but that's alright. Sell that, you won't need it. I have 7 item slots left. That's alright. Bombs are not allowed at this point in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be way more than enough. Alright. Let's go back in there and trash that place. Be a little more careful and pay some more attention. I was steamrolling it, so I got sloppy. These things are the bane of my existence on normal runs when you don't have any good weapons yet. If you know what you're doing, you can handle them pretty well. I should probably element the main character towards fire real quick, just in case I do end up using him here. That wasn't max, was it? No, I just have power powders, okay, right. How's this water? Oh, that's right, I can't change characters here. You can see how much I'm paying attention. I don't expect to really need to try for this dungeon for the first while. But as you can see, that's how you get killed if you're not paying enough attention. And another sundew. See what I'm talking about? These things, the sundew in particular though, grow on trees. And I wonder how much of that is because it's mandatory to use later. But which is probably the case, because I feel like it's the most frequent. Per playthrough, I usually get, like, somewhere between 20 to 30 backflow keys when I'm not, like, grinding. And of those, like, 15 of them will be soul dues. I come out of here with no less than 7 per run. It's crazy how common that one is. Not to mention that one gets given to you by one of the villagers when you complete his house. See you later. Oh, the bag is full. Look at that. Well, let's see. I guess I don't need any bread. Bread's for casuals who don't have a ton of other stuff. Of course, I'm kidding, bread is a great item, but I do not generally need to heal. Because either I'm avoiding damage completely or getting one shot a lot of the time. I mean, it'll be more relevant for boss fights. Aha! Aha! And then, just for good measure, give the third key because that would be obnoxious. Sorry, by the way, if my voice doesn't sound as buttery and beautiful as it normally would. My throat's been kind of sore lately. I don't know if I'm getting sick or anything, but I also be drinking more water. There's not a whole lot of water in my diet. It's always the third one. Alright. This is one of those dungeons where you can do most of it in one go. Every single dungeon in the game, you can get about halfway through it before you have to leave. You can technically 2-run each dungeon in the game. It's impossible to 1-run any dungeon because they make you use whatever party member you get in that area for the second half of the dungeon. And in this particular dungeon, there is a mandatory fight in the middle of it you can't do without a special sword. That's another little caveat, by the way, to this. Another sundew. Let's take a shot every time I pull out a sundew, people. Anyway, mimics. These things are a pain, but you know how to fight them. They can be easy enough to deal with. Yeah. Well, stick up to me, buddy, until you get shot in the face. Alright. Yeah, I know, I was gonna shoot in the face anyway, but that's not the point. The principle of the thing, really. Mimic floors are some of the worst when your weapons are maxed. Part of what's gonna make this run as viable as it is that it would be way harder otherwise. And if this goes over well enough, maybe I will do a no glitch run. It's not like it's really. The point is, it's just cut out a lot of the grinding for me. Otherwise, I'd have to spend this, like, 20 hours in the first village trying to get a dagger viable enough to actually get through it. And the majority of the gameplay, the slowest part of this is the first hour, because, like, just being in the village without a maxed out weapon in the first village is a pain when you can't get something better than the dagger. It takes, like, 15 minutes to get through the floor. that's an exaggeration. It takes closer to 7 minutes, but you get through the first 8 floors in an hour, and then you can get Zhao, and then you can set up the shop, and then the whole rest of the dungeon from there takes literal minutes. Now, a lot of this run is going to be experimentation with some of the characters. I've never actually taken the time to compare everyone's base weapons, but I should take a second right now to show you. As you can see, she has a higher base power. All of them have 99 endurance and speed, but the magic power is a big deal here. He has significantly more magic power, but not quite significantly less attack power. So I think his damage scaling will be better when it comes to attribute damage, but she hits harder non-elementally and just has better range options. Plus I can stand back and not quite looking to my private square. Personal bubble. Actually, so the gameplay also slows down incrementally as you get more party members, because I can't just press select and down to switch between my 2 party members. To choose them. How dare you live on one? Fine. Get right through here with that anyway. Mimics will almost always do a jump attack right out of the gate, so when you open one and if you're ready for it, you can just swing right then and there. There's a good chance you'll hit it, and if you have the power to one-shot it, it will just die. Otherwise, you'll knock it back and it gives you a second to plan your assault. As you see, I currently do not have the power to one-shot them, which means that by the end of this dungeon, I'll already need multi-hit things. Obviously. The mustache key. Usually, I don't spend nearly any chords on her, because my usage of her is pretty limited. I have all 3 keys. Are there any Atla in there? There's not. I'm not going in. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to go through there anyway. Oh, now that I'm actually over here, I'm gonna check what the chest is. There we go. No reason to kill it. Like I said, I don't usually use upgrade items on her, because I don't usually use her a whole lot other than this dungeon, but I feel like with the main character being as weak as he is for this run, she will see a lot more play. At least until I get Ruby. To the next floor! Actually, the hardest thing that you used to do when you start a new run is to not just keep going to the next floor. Do not throw apples at me, that is rude. Those witches are actually the bane of my existence, the real bane of my existence. I complain about a lot of enemies in this game, but that is the worst, because there'll be floors where you have to use melee characters, and trying to deal with them when you don't have like a Grand Feather and you need to lock on is a bitch. But luckily I do have plenty of feathers, because you can just throw them at me and I could just buy a handful. Look at that soul dew! Alright, how many soul dews do I have? Let's go take a peek. 4. We have 4 soul dews, count them. I'm not hold on, there's playing the drinking game, but that's 4 shots. You can do it. I was not exaggerating. Which is why I actually do a lot of my grinding here. when I want to build up a weapon to +5 just to status break it for its abilities or whatever, or just to throw weapons on other weapons, this is generally the place I do it, is floors 1 through 7 in this dungeon for back floors. Because every time you go from a back floor, it respawns every enemy on the floor. Chests don't respawn, but that's not a big deal, because you're here for the experience, not for the items. So it makes it a pretty easy place to grind, because the back floor is easier to grow on trees. And it's free. That being said, obviously if you're not nearly as lucky, and such, once you have queens unlocked, there's not a whole lot of reason not to just grind queens back floors, because you will always get enough loot to be able to sell to make profits. You can keep buying the flapping fishes, which are the key for that dungeon. Of course, back floors in that dungeon are significantly and exponentially harder than the ones here. But, so it depends on what you're really going to do. If you're just leveling things up for the sake of build-up there, whereas this is a good place to get them from 1 to 5, because enemies are weaker here, and generally if you're going to build a weapon from 1 to 5 to stack it, it's going to have lower stats. I'm not going to be doing any fishing on this playthrough, if you couldn't tell by me always selling all my fishing bait by the way. Just because we won't be needing any of the items from there, and I am kind of speedrunning a bit. I'm not really concerned about my time, but I certainly don't want you spending any of it doing anything with the playthrough. I might spend some amount of time fishing the Manditory, just because chests, you know, its ability to tell you which trap you are facing, but nah, probably won't, to be honest, because, again, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Especially if you always guessed explosion, then the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get poisoned or cursed. Cursing is a joke, especially when you're doing a default weapon run and can't switch weapons anyway. And poison, like you guys have seen, poison is so inconsequential as long as you're paying attention. I went through half of the first dungeon poisons, went through the first 3 floors of this dungeon poison. It's really not a big deal. And I'm probably gonna have antidotes on me. That are amulets. I absolutely love the soundtrack of this game. Kinda sad that I ended listening to this video. I didn't have my Twitch set up to save the videos after podcast, so I didn't get to keep the first part of the stream. It's really sad because I was really proud of some of those YouTubers. Bag is full still. This is the problem, fellas. What I tell you, you gotta keep 4 inventory spaces open, and it's really hard when you stock up on items. You know what? I can't use consumable items. Let's drop these. Not like I need the money, and they don't sell for a whole lot anyway. Let's give me that gate key. I will shoot you, Bailey. Nasty. Sorry for the pause. Oh crap! I need to be on this side. That's right. You get to see that nice little catch-up. Second time. Aha! It's never the first one, but look at that, we did it. How long now? 6. So, I won't have the whistle to get to 9, but once I do, I can at least do the werewolf fight, and then I'll just have the snake fight to worry about when I get back. go and tell Goro who's his father. There's that cheese and water. I mean, I can understand them having a bottle of water, I guess. I mean, these particular enemies are like berries, so maybe it would make a little more sense that they'd have things. But like when you kill like a rock and it drops 15 gold, and you're like, what is a rock doing with 15 gold? Oh, best not to think about it. I actually don't mind at all. It's not immersion breaking for me, it's kind of funny to think about. Oh, yeah, I do want so. To a purpose. And honestly, the only reason you're here right now. This default weapon only translates to, no main character challenge run. This will also dub as like a let's play for some people, because you'll get to see how to build villages on the fly. Some cool strats, and learning ins and outs. I'm really just doing this for myself. Like I said, I've played the shit out of this game. Absolutely everything that you can do in this game, I have done. Except for this run. So, that's why I'm doing it. And I decided I wanted some documentation for it, which is kind of the purpose. But then I figured, you know, if I'm going to be putting it on YouTube anyway, I might as well let people watch me while I do it. Oh. Bag is full. See what I mean? This is vain. I don't really, I could just drop all these, but I want to save them for later, just in case we can find focus I want to build up. You know, who needs regular water? Regular water is for chumps. Alright, here we go. Give me that. I might stash some more repair powder, just because I very clearly do not need as much as I am carrying. Especially with that 99 endurance. It was just kind of an impulse. It's so frustrating to only be able to carry one at a time for the first hour of the game. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and you find a few here and there. And I am, like I said, notoriously lucky when it comes to drops in this game. Off and on, but when it comes to repair powder, not so much. Unless I have steel, and I'm fighting a ton of golems, we'll give you repair powder all day. In case you're wondering why I'm not giving someone a gourd, it's because I do not think it's worth it. Just using them for outlet stuff anyway. So yeah, there will become a point where oh crap. Where did you come from, buddy? Just stay back there, will you? And you know, it'll become within my interest to start leveling up their stats a bit, so I can live some hits, but oh yeah, you can tell. See that? Because we're still reliant on the cats and I'm trying to phase out the main character completely. Alright. I mean, I guess he still has excuses. I used to hate having to use the cat in my very first playthrough of this game, way back in the day. Back in 2002. That's because I was a wee child back then, and I did not understand a lot of the concept of grinding. And her default weapon is really hard to grind up if you don't know what you're doing. And the floor that they put her on is just fair. That's true for every new character though. Every time, look at that, soldier number 5, take a shot. Alright, anyway, yeah, new characters in general are just so frustrating. I actually got to the point where I really hated having characters other than the main character because they just would not pull the same weight a lot of the time. Hey, don't you wiggle your mustache at me. I wonder how people can honestly say this over after conversation. Really? You know what, I can hold on a little longer. Ultra conservative run. That'd be a run and a half. Can't use any item until you're critical on the bar. That'd be frustrating at the beginning game though, because you'll be at 2 and it still won't be considered critical. At that point, you'd have to have a rule for hard numbers more than a certain amount. You're like, when it falls below 10, I can heal, because your first weapon's gonna start at like 40 hit points. So, 10 is still 25%, and critical is generally considered lower than 20%. Boom. Get shot. I kind of wonder, enemies in this game do have static total health amounts, but sometimes I feel like they're rolled. Yeah, I'll just heal these. Yeah, I really have no reason not to. So I've never actually tested to find out if it's true or not about how the fairy chests work. I do know that you get new fairy chests whenever you enter the village, as long as you've just cleared a floor and came up with new atlas. That is the rule for how that generally works. But as for how much you would find if I were to return each and every floor or not, is look at that sundew number 6. I shit you guys not. You can see, these are the numbers. Here it is. So for those of you playing the drinking game, you are probably now dead or getting there. Or you will be by the end of the run. I get so many sundews, you know, I'll probably be getting sundews in other dungeons. That'd be pretty wild. Can you imagine if you have backdoor keys for other dungeons? It would actually suck major ass, because you could be in the first dungeon, and then get like the backdoor key for the 6th dungeon, and you're like, well... I definitely would like to sell it. I mean, unless you decide to save it. I do own the soundtrack for this game and the sequel. I have them both on my PlayStation. It's impossible to find a hard copy for under $150, but that's what digital copies are for. It's also on Spotify, where I originally found and listened to it. Well, that YouTube. So I watched it while I listened to there. BGMs. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the 8th territory, by the way, which is one below the 9th territory, for those of you who can't count. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it is the last, second to last, really, floor that I'll be doing before I go out and work on the village. I should put a clock on this thing. I guess I can look over my laptop. bag is full. Seems to be a recurring issue. I have any useless items? I do. Get that out of my inventory. And soap is really good. If you find yourself needing it, not having it, it's kind of a pain. But I have mighty healing, which is another hilarious concept, that you can stab yourself with a needle to cure fucking being covered in goop. Bag right back up, but that's alright, because then I'll be out of here, and I should be able to set up Fox's house, and then I should be able to dump my worries on him. Oh, that's right, I'll have to use one for the duel. That's alright. It's not going to lose enough health that it's going to matter. I'm trying to remember the gimmick for fighting Wutan. I'm pretty sure I just run up to him and stab him in the foot. There you go, it's always the third one. Alright, last floor before we go, and do some village work. You can do the village work at any rate. Hey look, I need that to go through. Alright, hang on. Does that have to be going to initiate the fights? I think I can approach. Here we go. Smells like a snake. There we go. Nope, I think that's where it's doing. I think I need to re-enter the floor as we begin with to start the fight. What a pain. That's not a huge deal. I'll just do both fights later. As you see, I don't have any escape powder, but that's because I don't really intend to be escaping. And if I am leaving, I will lose half my money for it, because that's what a whip does. Now, I did a lot of, you know, warping out in the beginning of the game, because that is really literally the only way to deal with when you have no weapon bonuses, and the key is definitely on a stone soldier. But it's not a huge deal. Come on, you can do it. There we go. I believe in you. You know what? I'll fix it later. Come from this way. Ah, crap. Well, I'll fix it later. Oh goodness. This is becoming a mess. Alright. How you do this, folks. No reason for that. You can still fit the Baron's house here. And I don't have Momo's house yet. But I will test with the mushroom house. So the mushroom house is kind of small. I'll test with the bigger house. Bugaboos. There we go, yeah. So I should be able to still fit Momo right here. Or whatever her name is. Because he wants to be surrounded by water, he wants to be by the waterfall, and she wants to be near him. Oh, but I need to put the other guy over here too. You know what I'll do? We'll move him over here. And then I'll put her here and the other guy there, because I'm pretty sure I have 2 spots here. Yeah, I have room all day for houses here. So there you have it. I'll slap some bridges down along here. One there. One there. You don't really need one on this side, but you have more bridges than you know what to do with a lot of the time. Yeah, see, like, I just already still a little neat because there's plenty of visions with preset bridge areas. So for the hell of it, we'll throw one here. How much is analysis? 25% complete because I haven't bothered putting anything in yet. But as you can see, he's set up half the village right here and now. Which I honestly think is one of the better strategies. Now, Pal likes to be up here by the peanut pond. He swims in it before he goes to bed. This guy does not give too much of a hoot. But where his house is, as long as there are trees near it. I like to go a little over the top and just tree, you know? These are for Annie, the mushroom house people, and Cacao. Not Cacao, what's his name? Caucus. Caucus. I don't have him at all. Bookaboo, we'll deal with you later. For now, let's set them up. I like to put them on Earth B, but for this run I'll put them on Earth A. The hardest part about this village is finding room for that. Here's what we'll do. I will remove these river tiles. I'll put them down here. We'll make the river go down this way. And I'll delete those. So I can have... Oh yeah, I'll put him on Earth A. And then I'll put their house on Earth B. I'll put Earth A over here. Earth B gets a lovely view of... I don't know, it's hard to say. It doesn't really matter, as long as they think they have a good view. So I'll put Earth A there, and I'll put Earth B over here. They really don't care who's on which. Oh yeah, the fairy spirits are going to reconnect the river as soon as they touch down. I'll just get that done and out of the way. And then I'll visit the treants. Here we go, we found the guy. Reference to an old game. Okay, so that is back of the house. I want the front of it to be facing this way. There we go. These guys do not care where they are, for the most part, as long as they are near a watermill. This is all stuff you find out when you talk to them, by the way. Can I rotate it? Nope. It has to go on facing that way. Not a big deal. It'll put it one square this way. Make it closer to the bridge. Alright, every house is placed. Let me see what else needs to be set up. Biggest pain about this game is it's not the biggest pain, but one of my pet peeves is that the Baron's house, once you complete it, he just talks your ear off for hours. You have to sit there and ask him everything. It'd be nice if you could just talk to him for a few minutes and then say, okay, I gotta go. I mean, it's supposed to be just like to sit down to your elders. And he tells you a lot of really cool lore information. But once you've heard it, and it's just wasting time at that point. Mr. Owl, how many minutes does it take to get to the center of your shop? Should be pretty much all set, and I just have to talk to the people who finish their houses. Now we systematically go through them and collect the chests. And, oh yeah, my inventory's gonna be full as crap. Well, we'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I'll be dropping half of it anyway. Cheese. Come on. Oh, I can't open this door, huh? Not until I give him some, the second room. There you are. Quickly, oh no! Alright, well, maybe he'll still be there. No, he's gone. Maybe he's in the house now, though. Camera angles, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, he's not in the house. Ah, we blew our chance. It's alright. I'll talk to him later. Or maybe that'll put him back at the bottom. Hello, friend. Tell me your secrets. Now let me go take the things that are rightfully mine, which just happens to be at your house. Ah, come on, camera. You can do it, camera. I believe in you, camera. Alright, sorry guys for the twitchy camera. I'll just have to go around the long way. Come on. Come on. You can do it, camera. Camera! There we go. You know what? We're gonna go first person mode. Another thing you can do is the side houses. It's kind of a pain that you can't really control it too much from anywhere else. But it's a nice way to look around. It makes getting chests inside here significantly easier. Oh, look at you. Now she has a lot to say. She'll talk your ear off. As you can see here, she just won't shut up. Have to walk around. You can't jump down from like almost anywhere in the game. Which isn't a bad thing per se, but it's really interesting. But it's not a platformer, that's for sure. Aha! Where'd you go? I shouldn't have warped. I should have just run. Whatever. I'll talk to him real quick first. How do you want me to rebuild your village? Where did you go? And sometimes people are walking around in places around the village, but they're generally near their own house. Which makes me think there's gonna be any. Oh, there he is! Cacao. Or Casso, as you pronounce it with a soft C. Or Sasso with a double soft C, I don't know. A lot of these names are open to interpretation. Bag is full. Oh no. Oh, look, I got bread in here. I wonder what we're gonna discard, guys. I wonder if you can tell. Bread again. Just cycled some bread in my inventory. Needless to say, that'll be getting discarded immediately. From repair powder, which we totally needed. Welcome to the inventory repair powder. Yeah, these attributes are all just gonna get sold. I do not need them. As you probably know. Mushroom house. That's the beginning of Earth Day. Getting around to this item is the biggest pain. But there are those of us who know the way. Alright. It's actually really annoying because like the guy will stand right here like this. So if he's in the house, you can't get the items that spawn there. You have to wait till he leaves. Very frustrating. Especially because you can't just like pick it up through the ladder for some reason. Nothing here yet. Sometimes chests will spawn in here. They will generally only do that if they already spawned everywhere else or on a low chance, but it's worth checking, especially where I have so many of these chests lying around. The bag is full again. That's right, I got the repair powder. Yeah, figured. He won't open his shop to me until I complete it, but I can just do that real quick and then sell some items to him. And then she'll be good. Use a sign. Well, I do not have enough signs for this. Here, you don't need a sign right now. The wise owl's sword. Oh, you're not just gonna give it to me? Cheap bastard. No, that's nothing new. If you guys are really interested in it, you can buy it for $2,500. It is not worth it ever, but why not? Quick sell your inventory away. So I guess I really don't need this much repair powder. So I'll just trim that down a bit. I can always buy more later. And I probably don't need this much cheese, especially all the fruits I've eaten in my inventory. In fact, you know what? I don't need any cheese. We will go full cheeseless. Now let's see. Gourd, that's better than cheese. Plant Buster, that's not better than cheese, but it's not really taking up cheese slots. Let's get around. Cheese! I'd say that's about on par with cheese. I don't know, there's been some debate on that. You know how we feel about the cheese, so what's fresh? Aged to freshless. Let's see what items outside here. Bread, that is way better than cheese. Strictly better than cheese, as we all know. That's why I can't stand to have it in my inventory, because it's just too good of an item. Makes the run way too easy. Just looking at it is already empowering my character. Holy crap, +7? It must be Christmas. Alright. This looks OSHA safe. Power up powder. I really don't need this much power up powder. Soap. It's just as good as bread. It's way too good. You know what? I will gourd you, boy. Tell me about your secrets. Share with me your life story. You guys get all that? Speed reading for the win. There's no real importance to the order in which you finish things in this village. You can pretty much do things in whatever order you want, as long as you make the people happy in the end. Completion for this village gets you a weapon. Blah 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 blah. Oh crap. Gotta slow down. About the mayor's youth. Me, I was a hell of a guy. Fuda, he was a strong hunter. Some could say that he was the father of his son. Fuda had a son, and his son was not his mother. I think the whole point of this is just exposition from Goro. A gourd! I have one of those. Alright. Come on. Don't make me put myself down across the river. Oh, that's right. No, I gotta go talk to the tree at first. Their fairy chests do spawn in Goro's little treehouse, but I really don't need them right now, and I'll be going up there soon enough anyway. At this point, this is an opportunity to beat Goro in a duel, so you get the earrings to hear what this thing was saying in the first place. Otherwise, it speaks to you in Cubertese. See? Cubert. But that's alright, because I have the earrings. Probably not. I love that that's an option, but anyway. You gotta do something about that cold, man. It's not helping me sneezing out swords. You just cover your face. Could have poked someone's eye out. What if I was standing like a foot to the right? I would have got stabbed in the face with that sword. Now, this is the only time during this entire run where I will be switching weapons. Look at that, it's weaker than this. Look at that, weaker. So yeah, this is the only point that I will be switching weapons. And the reason for it is that I am going to need it. You cannot defeat the serpent without this. Now, I did say earlier that it doesn't really matter the order in which you complete villagers' houses, but it does to an extent, because Kalko's house must be completed in order for you to move on. That being said, I'm pretty sure it's impossible for you to not have the materials at this point to make his house, because that would be bad game design, and if there's a way to screw yourself, you know? Oh, now the camera works. Look at that, he's playing the song himself on his mandolin. Alright. Sing me a song, you're the mandolin man. Sing us a song tonight. Maybe next time I'll actually sing that for you guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna tell him it was wonderful. There's a lot of exposition in this village. The flute he made himself. It looks like an N64 controller. Alright. Oh, there you go, yeah, it has to be someone who enters for this one to start. That's okay, though. Haha! Oh, whoa! Whoa! There you go. Oh, I missed one of them. That's okay. I guess I just figured that eventually you'd go straight to the floor, in which case it would be him. I've never done this fight without the serpent sword, so I really don't know how it plays out. I guess it just doesn't get stabbed. I don't really care about getting perfect duels because the items that you get for them are not really worth it to me in this particular run. Alright. And you can't go any further without Goro. So what we're gonna do now is leave the dungeon. him finish his house. And I'm pretty sure everyone else doesn't get completed until the second half. So it's all good. Let's clear this bad boy real quick. Hey there, come sit by me. Enjoy some of this special meal I made just for you. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're full. So I said earlier that completing the houses in this village doesn't really matter the order you get them in. There are villages where it does matter. The first village, for example, you want to have Paige's father in the village before you complete the Gaffer's buggy, because it'll affect what is sold. If you don't have Paige's father there, then what ends up happening is the Gaffer hurts his back, and he's just in a bad mood and sells like half as many items, which is awful. Barely just sells the essentials, you know? And it just stays that way the whole game. And in the third village, the relevance is that if you complete... Which else is it first? I don't remember. I had something. There was something to it. I was just talking to Goros too. I don't remember what I was doing. So I'll get this done first. There we go. Oh yeah, so if you complete the King's house first, that's what it was. Completing the King's house first, you get Ruby. And when you get Ruby as an ally, before you go do one of the other houses, she shakes him down. The guy's just like ungrateful as hell, and he's like, "Why would I give you items? You were doing your job, saving the world. Go fuck yourself. I'm trying to run a business here." And if you have Ruby in the party already, when that happens, she'll give him the finger, and he will piss himself and give everyone items. Plus, then he sells weapons for her in the store. Alright. Big, strong bulldog. Prideful hunter. Oh. I love the complete aesthetic change here. We're in a dark forest, and then red and yellow lines. Alright, well, there you have it. That is the first half of the Mattattaki village. When we start back up, I will max Goro's weapon stats, and then take on the second half of the village.